Switch 2 fixes common dreams so you know that.
Oh, nice.
I think it's so funny. Yeah, and 4.
I kept clicking and I ended up accidentally changing to a character I don't know how to play. I mean, you know this counts as bullying, right? Because I wasn't even gonna play as this character. You just won't let me switch. You just immediately want to go for it. Die! I'm gonna beat your butt. It's bullying, guys. This guy's a bully.
Okay. Yeah, you know, random sets to see.
Now the person I was intending to play as. grabs people. That move just like drags you with it. Nice. I like how it moves. Like, it drags you no matter like where you are in that thing. It just drags you. And that's the biggest thing I hate about it. Is no matter where you are, you just pull with it. It just makes the whole range just. It's like Ridley's move, where he lunges forward and grabs you and then drags you across the field. It's just like that, except she can do a Ridley. And in the air.
And on the ground.
And on the ground. She's more Ridley than Ridley.
Yeah.
And now she's old. Anime style. You were distracted. I chose you the chivalrous thing and not.
say Origins better though.
Yeah, but like, you can't escape it once you're caught in it. Like, I want to know how people can escape that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Because once you're caught in it, like, you just drag the person into the sky and they're racking up all the points. Again, you riddle it. Bayonetta the Riddler.
The bane of your existence.
That is what Bayonetta is. Rubbing my eyes, wasn't ready. Excuse me. Yeah. Attack me. Then I run up my eyes and just go after me. I'll spam the horse. The amount that counter works. I want to know why it stops the B-side sometimes. You know, I mean, in the middle of the B-side.
No, that's my delay.
So your delay stops my
I have to
B-side?
delay. Yeah.
That's annoying too.
Well, because I'm adjusting to the moves. And
Well, that
yeah.
you adjusting doesn't, like, when you're in the middle of being hit, getting, and, makes no sense. But this is why I don't play competitive Smash. I'm not.
To be fair, it's like a year to practice against Bayonetta because it's like 20 minutes. That's not understanding. And they all play not fully differently, but they do play differently.
I'm sure they all spam that thing though. So, I am slowly getting used to this one.
At least it's not as bad as it was before.
Yeah.
Because you hated her lore in that game.
I just hate her entirely. Like, look at this. She's literally my character. This should be illegal. She's one letter away from being illegal.
I mean, you could just play Steve and spam up to it.
Isn't Steve not allowed to copy the
No, he was unbanned. You just can't blink anymore.
What do you mean blink?
But there's some things you can't do. Like they need, you can cancel this stuff. Also, you never save your life.
Nope.
That's part of it. Because, like, I'm being honest, some people I know who play Cloud make, like, people that
Okay, I have the instinctual thing to go and grab you, but then like when you do that slide thing, when you do that downside, I can't grab you because of the hitbox. Like,
well, then, how do you get around that?
well, how I get around it is I have to find some other thing to do that's some like long-term attack. But of course, your counter is a big annoying thing. Because your counter also has a large time
Do you spot that?
What do you mean?
Do you know what spot dodging is?
I'm not good with terminology, especially game terminology that is very specific for one particular game.
I guess that's fair. When you dodge in place.
I hardly ever do that.
I'm like, what?
Fair.
Also, on the Switch, like, it doesn't take 20 seconds for everything to go. Maybe not 20. Yeah, if you hold your limit, it actually gives you more, like, your moves to do more knockout. And you become faster. That's why in 4, when they went in the competitive scene, they would always hold limit. In fact, that's why it was nerfed only 2 seconds, or 10 seconds. Because people would hold it, and the knockback from the move would basically give them a huge advantage in the entire game.
I forgot. Why do you save so many of the game stuff?
They're great clips. Also, I watched them.
Oh, okay.
You go back and you study them. You're like, you hit me there and I didn't expect that. Can't let that happen again.
Yeah, and you do know that the name of this cloud match is actually slightly in Cloud's favor.
No, but I mean,
That just says I'm that worse of a player. So,
You know, people literally just get away with spamming backwards. With Cloud.
but
Like, just spamming backward. It's
is that really? That's cheap then. That's just cheap then. Like just like people.
because it combos into itself, they do like, down air and
What do you mean it combos into itself? Like I can't do one after the other.
I'll show you my gosh.
Attacking me while I'm doing that stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was.
My band is gonna get even better this fall too, you know why? One of the people on my esports team gained me. show you.
What?
I just think it's funny. You had no idea that it was that good of literally everything, every other thing feels like on all the Discord servers about Cloud is how broken Zack is.
It's like Sonic with his leg clap. Like,
People spam worse than that.
well, I'm saying people spam the moves, and I mean, it works, but at the same time, it's spam.
You know how Palu's neutral air combos so easily? People compare it to that.
I don't really know anything about her neutral air to begin with.
The one that spins around and catches you no matter where the hell you are.
The only character that really describes is Bayonetta in my mind, because Bayonetta just captures everyone.
Oh, so you never wall jump.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I forget half the time that it even exists.
Yeah, literally.
The amount of the jumps, yeah, I can see how, like, it gets annoying, too. No, it's just that well, first I can't do the short jumps so I'm not used to doing the short jumps. I'm not used to tilt still, and on top of that, there's a lot of things I tend to avoid because I find them cheap. And so if people do repetitive moves all the time, for the most part I find them cheap. And I might eventually do them, but that's after a while me accepting and using that. Like, well, it works. But like, I mean, for a while, I would just not use the, for a reason I waste the, what's it called again? The charge thing?
Yeah.
I'd waste it because people didn't like that I was using it. Because they consider that a cheap thing. So then I'd waste it. But I need to stop caring what people think and actually learn how to play the game to win.
Well, if you don't want to do it to be me, you should at least do it to be a player.
He's my little brother, and I don't like that he is so good at these games.
This game in particular is really good, though, because he doesn't. And, like, I get it's his choice, but also, like, if he didn't purposely beat everyone at the game,
Yeah,
and then not compete,
yeah.
that's what makes it bad. sad that he doesn't get a story.
He does, but not all the time. Like, it's not his name.
Well, the amount of obsession like, people think I'm obsessed with boys.
Yeah, though I think at this point you might have more Kingdom Hearts than he does. I mean, he does have the key rings.
Sorry, I meant to say.
I know, like, he has a couple key. He has, like, 6 key rings? But yeah.
Who do you hate listening to more, Sora or...
And, it's never a competition.
I think it's gonna be funny if they add Tracer to the next game. She's gonna be like the version of
Tracer? Well, I mean, I don't know why you're gonna add Tracer. It's like, it's different enough.
I mean, they had a Kazuya.
You probably think of a different Tracer than I'm thinking. I'm thinking of...
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna be like a different version of Xana, The only difference is instead of Bayonetta breathing shoulders.
Yeah, but how would she reverse the time for the characters? Would they just like have one go back to where they were 5 seconds before?
Yeah, but she would gain the advantage, is what I'm saying. She would counter by making you go back and getting you over.
Though, like, in the game, Tracer herself is the only one that actually moves fast, because she only controls her own time, not anyone else's time. So Tracer would just move to a previous spot, where she was at, and she would recover the health that she had. The reason why I don't like losing to Bayonetta is because I consider a lot of Bayonetta's moves very cheap because of how broken I see it. People may disagree, but I see Bayonetta as a cheap, broken character. The other characters, I accept losses. Bayonetta, no. No. Bayonetta, I consider broken and cheap.
At least she doesn't freeze you for a full minute like she did.
She basically does with that time thing, and then she stomps on you with her heel. Like, what? Yeah! That's Bayonetta's whole thing. She riddles you, and then she freezes you and stomps on you with her heel.
And I'm the only one that plays it.
You and the 20 other people that you said were playing her.
No, I mean like...
Oh, that like having a... Yeah.
I'm the only one that plays her, and so everyone has to deal with the moment for me because they don't... Because like... It's not like Link.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that play Link.
And our
Yeah. Sometimes I forget her leg goes through the stage, but I don't know her body does. Such a great view.
And I know how to, part of it's because I know how to pry the way it moves. Like, it's not just that I can do the combos, it's that I know how to get out of others. Or how great it was.
Couldn't even get out of the... Well, you also gotta understand that between different games, like, I mean, all the characters that you play as in Smash Bros. Have done incredible things in their universes, but I said all of the characters have done incredible things in their universes, but here's the thing. It's just like when you defeat a boss character and the boss character joins your team, goes from being almighty and powerful to being a wimp. That's kind of how I view the characters when they play in Smash Bros. Versus when they're playing in their universe. In their universe, they're like, oh god, I have beat this almighty, incredible creature that is the destroyer of planets. But then when it enters Smash Bros., Princess Peach pulls a mushroom from her place, and his sticky breath kills you. Or attacks you with a turnip. Yeah, it's
the same Mario movie, because I just think
but like some ridiculous thing will end up like killing off these characters, and it's like a number of them are basically gods, and then others are just feral wild animals, like Lucario, he's just a wild animal. Yoshi, he's a wild animal. Pichu, he's a wild animal. Pikachu, again, a wild animal. Though the main Pikachu, I mean, he's done incredible things, but like,
you get it.
just my opinion. Fluffy Yoshi versus She Who Smuggles Mushrooms.
3, 2, 1, go!
Also, you have two characters that like benefit from certain things you really need, even if you don't want to stand with them. Yoshi and Cloud. Also, if that's your logic, what are you spamming counter?
For Yoshi, it's because it's fun. Because he's a character I do purely to taunt people. I mean,
For starters, you don't even use half of the moves for Yoshi.
because I play him to mess with people. Like, remember when we
That's
had,
what I do it is bad.
well, when you do it, you don't play to mess with people. When I do it, I play to mess with people. See, like, remember when we had, like, 8 people playing, and, me and, I think it was, Jordy, were playing as Yoshi? We did it to mess with people. Oh wait, no, it was me and Pedro. We wanted chaos. And that's what we got.
Well, you don't even use little things like, you don't use, neutral beam, or neutral air, add a shield, which Yoshi is like,
You just want, like, just doing that real quick? What do you mean?
like,
You said neutral shield. Like,
it's a neutral air.
well, you said neutral air, but you also said neutral shield.
Neutral air, add a shield. Shield,
That? Well, attacking me like that. Backing. Yeah, I'm never gonna turn out.
Especially when it's very specific to games.
Or particular subject. Specific number. I don't know, but terminology, I messed that up a lot.
Stop battle! Yoshi! Yoshi!
Screw back to Black Yoshi.
I mean, why not just like have a whole color palette? Seriously. They're only changing one
I hate that they
set.
have so many skins for Little Mac and Blazing Division, so cool. So,
Yeah, I did that before. I love how, like, you don't get any time between, like, saying, I'm gonna show you something, and then immediately attacking someone. I like the graphics and organized, yeah.
yeah, I told you, dude. He's easily top 20, if not top 10. You go up and you I think Yoshi's actually one of the characters that I love. So, I mean, I actually would like you. It's like, if you didn't want to do Yoshi, I'd actually do it. So, you need to know if you can stop. So, for starters, you gain items after it's not very much. It's kind of like Jigglypuff, slowly. But it's not as good anymore. So, but that's why it has super power. Also, you don't get
No, because like I'm not good at doing that. And usually, when it comes down to it, I can't do it when it comes down to it, because I don't get to practice it. And,
well, now you can. Well, what I was gonna say is you don't select the
well, I know what you meant, but my answer is the same. Because I'm not good at doing that, so like, I don't do it, because when it comes down to it, I don't have practice for it.
Oh, now you can get the practice.
If it was a split second sooner or later, or whatever, you would have gotten hit by that.
See, but I like Yoshi. Yoshi's fun.
He is!
And if you want a fun character, Yoshi's great.
That's why I play as Yoshi! He's a fun character, and people hate it when they get egged. It's funny, it's terrible, it's awesome. Yoshi can both lure someone and hurt them at the same time. It fits many people's case, not mine, but I think he's funny. Because it makes people uncomfortable.
That's why I play Bayonetta.
Bayonetta, that's a whole other story.
We found your
You know what? Dr. Mario. And he's the manliest doctor because he wears pink. He wears pink.
Sam.
Doctor. Someone pay Doctor Beast. What happens if I use one smash it? Does it smash down? Smash together? I'm trying to get close to you. But...
It only works, I think, on like certain ones like Mega Man's.
Well, I was trying to get you and not the hand, so I could see what way the hand would move if it's using, but...
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Also, it's not one of those things.
Well, yeah, but it what it does is it reverses multiple things. Like, so even if someone is jumping, hold on for a second. Even if someone jumps, the cape can reverse the jump into a quick fall.
No,
So if you're on the edge,
it
someone
reverses
can.
your direction.
Yeah.
Is the thing. But it doesn't reverse because the moves aren't as maybe after. But not after.
Take a medicine. I know there's other things I could have done. I'm just not good at the recovery. Good at with these games.
Well, to be fair, I think you're just out of practice. I don't think it's because you're bad or because you're worse than whatever. Because you've been playing this game for 10 years, and every time you go on too long and you work through this game, your skills do.
I mean, yeah. And that's what happens when you hardly ever get to play games. I mean, like, think Dead by Daylight. Like, I would always get all 4 red emblems. Now, it's only sometimes I'm getting all 4 red emblems. I usually get basically every master is a complete win. Now, it's occasionally there's some matches are complete wins.
Yeah, there's an echo.
There is? Echo. 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 That is quite a delay. Yeah, I can hear it now. I couldn't hear it with the headset though. Though at the same time the headset, the sound was kind of
What's adjusted?
blending in with my voice, so. Oh, I need a message for this real quick.
See, I don't know what it is that makes me sound.
Yeah, because like that's kind of like I kind of describe it as like a thick echo because it's not really an echo, more of a like the sound is thickened, like it lasts longer than it should. Oh, I need to do Duolingo. Y'all can hear me be bad at Spanish. Oh, this is one of the story things, so I guess maybe not.
Is it the capture or the out?
Oh, I guess I was wrong.
Doctora? No. Hace frío hoy. Sí, Junior, hace frío hoy. Necesitas un abrigo y un sombrero.
Ah, I didn't know what the story was about before that, but now I do.
Hace frío y está nublado hoy.
It's cloudy and it's cold. That's what they say.
Mi sombrero. Y necesito un abrigo.
A hat is necessary with a coat. Alright, and a coat. With the coat.
Mi sombrero y mi abrigo.
Junior, también necesitas una bufanda. Hace mucho frío hoy.
Also needs a scarf because it's extra cold. Wherever that scarf is, there's the scarf.
Bufanda. Mi bufanda.
I'm just now hearing you do it.
¿Estás listo para la escuela?
Day 110. Nudge.
Okay. I think I fixed it. It was because we were doing the... Hold on.
Was it because we had both of them on?
Yeah.
So it had dual input.
And let me refresh into... See?
Yeah.